Clap there.
Clap.
Is that on?
That's on.
Look.
We are live.
Bad habits lead to late nights, sleeping alone. Conversations with a stranger. I should have known.
Brilliant.
I
Yeah.
don't know what song.
Welcome
What's Shivers?
to episode
45.
Is it 45?
I think so. Hope so. Of
45.
Organised Chaos.
45 and feeling
Alive.
alive and kicking lads.
Yeah, absolutely. That
Yeah.
light's extremely bright. It's always that bright.
You say that every week.
Do I?
It's a different
Yeah,
fluorescent
I'd know.
light.
I'd
Guys,
know.
we may as well address the elephant in the room.
Deepest apologies.
No, Vicky got evicted. We're in my gaff now.
Oh! Yeah, I forgot that. Sure, I do forget what surrounds me.
We're new scenery.
I actually think a much nicer backdrop.
Do you?
The panelling is just TDF.
Yeah, we'll ask for a vote.
It is
An
a
online
lovely back.
vote.
Well, we haven't seen it in the camera yet, but we've a little friend here as well, which is nice.
Yeah, little puggy.
But
Yeah,
and what's that, little teddy bear?
little bear.
But no, I
Little
love
bear
the
puggy.
panelling now.
Love the panelling, but
And an ideal couch. I feel like my couch sometimes it's too much of a sitting room, like you sink into it. It's a very comfy couch.
Very comfy
You'll have to
couch.
agree. And you sink into it like
and
it's
how does
proper
it feel to
It's nice and firm, you know.
how does it feel to be evicted? You just couldn't make the repayments.
I just couldn't. Yeah, I'm actually living on this couch now.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for having me.
TYSM.
Thank you so much. Like, I don't know what I would have been on the streets now if it wasn't for you.
And come here, how much is the government giving you then to house the Ukrainian family?
I'm getting
280 a night. Do you know the hotels in Ireland are getting €280 a night per bedroom to house Ukrainians? Now that's fed, watered, electricity, the lot. Like, that's all they're getting.
I didn't see that. The only thing I've seen is that if like myself or yourself took in a Ukrainian family or I'm not sure if it's a family or a singular Ukrainian, that there is it 400 a week or 400 a month? I think it's 400 a month. I read only yesterday or the day before. They got like
So 100 a week supplement kind of thing.
yeah.
It's not great, is
I didn't
it?
see no.
Now, fair play to anyone that does, because it's obviously they're in dire straits and they need somewhere to stay. So
Well, I wouldn't
fair play
say
to
I don't
people
think like 400. Obviously, it's better than a slap in the face, but
they're not doing it for the money. A lot
yeah,
of these
absolutely,
people.
yeah, 100%. I wouldn't say anyone's doing it for the money.
Yeah.
you know. But in here, I think with hotels, 280.
280 per room per night. So because I was talking to a lady who owns a hotel down in Clarny, and she actually isn't taking people in because it's only a small boutique hotel.
Yeah.
And she is more so the
Do you
restaurant.
know the name of the hotel by any chance?
No.
No, I stayed in a small boutique hotel in Clarny before. One night I was down there, I'd be interested to know if it's the same one.
It was a fish and steak restaurant is what they're known for. But she was
Ring a
offered
bell.
anyway this supplement. But if she has a few friends in the local area in Killarney who did take the government offer, and it was €280 per night. Now I don't know whether that differs from place to place. Like
Yeah,
Killarney
yeah.
is quite a popular tourist destination.
Yeah.
But
I know what you mean. So if they're giving up a hotel room, they'd be subsidised more than
Maybe.
a hotel in Carlow.
Yeah.
No offence to any Carlow people out there.
big offence to Carlow. I'd hate to be from Carlow. Carlow is the dregs though, lads, isn't it?
I know it is, yeah.
Wonder do we have
Like,
any Carlow fans? I'd say they don't
Carlow-
even know what a podcast is in Carlow.
I'm trying to think of like. No, this is just going to go bash now half the nation.
Yeah.
But like, imagine being from Leitrim. Or Longford.
No, I've got cousins from Leitrim.
Yeah.
I love the place.
Ah,
Do you know
yeah,
there's only
it's a bit
one
irrelevant.
set of traffic lights?
Oh, you said that. I think that's a myth.
It's not a myth.
This stage now.
No,
Yeah, at
no.
this stage.
Well, up until 7 years ago, that was true.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
7 years, lots change.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
change. Let's change.
It's actually a metropolitan centre now.
Yeah.
Leitrim town.
It's actually Google hub of the world.
Yeah. It's actually an Amazon data centre.
yeah, they
No, we
changed
keep
Leitrim
going.
into an Amazon data
We
centre.
can never stop, can we? It's always
Never
always
stop.
one more.
But hate to be from Carlow and
Leitrim,
also
Longford, Westmead, irrelevant.
Westmead irrelevant.
Mead.
No.
Loud.
Loud. And Cavan.
Cavan, yeah.
365 lakes in Cavan. One for each day of the year.
Is that a true story?
That's a true story. Google that, guys. True story. Do you think I made it up? You're looking at me like I made it up.
That's a phenomenal fact. No, that's
Phenomenal fact.
But like, how big? I don't know.
Leitrim's not a big county, no.
I'm
no,
trying
sorry,
to
Cavan's not a big county.
Picture Cavan on the. Do you know what I did yesterday? Actually,
Tell us, can't we?
I don't know if you do them. Like, you know, if you're scrolling on Facebook, do you follow like Joe.ie?
Yeah.
Them on Facebook. Of
course.
They put up the daily. They do a daily pub quiz thing. I never do that, but sometimes they put up these things, and it's like, can you name all the counties in Ireland with an A in it within 3 minutes or whatever? And you have to just start typing and try. You know, them kind of ones. Yesterday's one was just, I just don't understand it. So it gave you, it listed all 32 counties in Ireland, and you had 4 minutes to write beside it what province it was in. But like, there's only 4 provinces. Like, how's that? I was just a little bit like Joe. I was just a bit like,
Joe,
he's having a half day or something.
We're not an LCA here, Joe.
Are you having a half day?
No offense to anyone that is.
No, we're all offense this podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're an LCA. Sorry if you own a hotel.
Or from
Sorry
Cavan
if you're
Leitrim.
from anywhere but Kildare.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this is. No, you best believe I did it though.
I was just about to say, did you
best
win?
believe. Oh yeah, won. Did it in below the minute and a half, I think.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
They also spelled Connacht wrong. Well, they spelled it the English way, which I would never do.
What's the English way?
CONNACHT.
CHT. It's
GHT was the Irish, yeah.
It's not AUGHT.
AUGHT.
Yeah. Shame, Joe.ie.
Yeah. But no, I just thought somebody's kind of had enough, and it's just like, I throw that out there.
Bit like us sometimes.
Yeah.
The podcast.
And it all goes.
We'll be talking about swimming hats one day.
Yeah.
That's when we know we're in the deep dark depths.
About swimming hats though.
But the next elephant in the room, I know you were going to address it first and foremost.
Yes, we missed a week last week, guys.
Yeah.
So it's been 2 weeks since.
Tell them why.
Most of you. I had an awful accident.
You got a really bad STI. But
And I couldn't leave.
the sex was worth it.
Stop effing, please. Jesus Christ. No.
And it was an
today's just
anal STI as well, wasn't it?
Evan, can we not just have a family podcast? This is the reason.
This is the reason, is it?
Yeah, this is the reason now.
Yeah.
I just couldn't fathom being in the room with her.
One more minute.
One more minute for
Too raunchy.
weekly. Yeah.
Too dirty.
No, I think the days got ahead of us.
The days
You
got
know, it
ahead of
was
us.
Tuesday. Then it was Wednesday. And before I knew it was fucking
Thursday.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting down for my dinner. You're like, we won't be. I was like, listen, we'll just put it out post tomorrow morning. Apologise to
Are
the
we going
readers.
to go bi-weekly now? Tell the people.
Yes, we're going to. This is the official announcement.
And lads-
I've told 1 or 2 people.
Yeah.
OG listener Orla, as you know, she wrote to us obviously today, and I did send her those promised voice notes. She was less than happy, but understood.
Understood.
Yeah. So, well, I suppose we started really from last week.
Yeah.
We didn't mean to. It
No.
just so happened that we did start from last week. So we're going to go bi-weekly. So every other Monday now, guys, you'll get us on your podcast platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you have you.
Yeah.
YouTube, I suppose, as well.
Yeah.
It means, I suppose, you have something to look forward to for longer.
Absolutely.
You know? And as I
Because-
said in today's post, or sorry, you'll be listening to this a week later, as I said in last week's post, you know, plenty up your archive there to be listening back on.
Plenty up the archive.
You know?
Yeah.
And
you never know, we could do a Joe.ie and do a quiz on all the 45 episodes that we have out.
I mean, I'd fucking fail, that's for sure.
You would fail.
I'd absolutely. Did I sing a song to open us up? I did. I sang a cheer.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I'm just getting a bit of a
Yeah.
dementia there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
We've too much on, lads.
too much on, and I don't have anything to be talking about. Although I never shut up.
You
But I've nothing
never
with substance. Like you have,
stop.
you know, 365 legs in Cavan.
Yeah.
You know, fucking
It's probably
people
the
own
only thing I've
hotels
ever
on
given
Kearney.
with substance ever.
But I just don't have any like let's call it spade a
Content.
spade. Bicky's Bits is just full of shite now the past 40 odd episodes, really,
Honestly.
you know. 1, 2 and 3 were fairly, I'd say, solid.
No, I think they were your worst.
Really?
No, my favourite Bicky's Bits was the time that Shakira got robbed by the,
That was
the
you.
boar.
Was that not you?
No, that was you. It was Bicky's Bits, not Eve's Events.
Did you like that one?
I loved that one.
Yeah.
That was that was the pinnacle of Bicky's Bits.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, when you were all like, Shakira, Shakira.
Oh, I did the accents.
Yeah.
Just a quick Bicky's bit, because I don't have many. Shock. I did read somewhere last week. Obviously, Garth, long time friend and fam of the podcast.
Should
Playing
we get him on?
Huh?
Should we get him on?
Playing 5 gigs, as we know, in September in Croke Park. We'll get to Ed Sheeran soon, as he's there currently. But I didn't actually see it. I seen, was it RT or something put up? Probably, because it's my only news outlet. But he's came out and said recently, like currently he's doing, like, he's in America, he's in Nashville at the moment, he's in Connecticut, he's in all these, you know, stadiums around America. And I think he's kicking off, actually not sure if this tour, I know originally back in 2K14 he was supposed to kick off the world tour in Dublin. I'm not sure if in September is the kickoff of his world tour outside of America, but he said Croke Park, the 5 Croke Parks will be the last stadium concerts he ever does. He's retiring
In
from
his whole
stadiums.
career.
Yeah, in his career.
Okay, so he'd still do like arenas.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Like, you know,
Okay.
like Three Arena or Wembley Arena. Well, it's Wembley a stadium.
And what's the difference? You just have to put on more of a show in a stadium.
Yeah, they are. Like, I don't... Mr. Producer probably know the difference is a lot more, but I remember Niall Horan put up a couple of years ago, like, his dream was to do, like, a stadium tour.
Okay.
Like, and he'd done arena tour. So there obviously is difference. Like, stadium tours are
Just next
notoriously
level.
outside
Yeah.
as well. Bigger. And yeah, bigger, better. The usual, like, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, you think of going to a concert in Three Arena.
I prefer like an
amazing.
arena than a...
Oh, no, I have to say, I love Croke Park as a venue.
Like,
For a concert. I've been to my fair share there. Aviva is very good as well.
The way it is.
Yeah, that is fucking somewhere. This is nice and nimble.
Like, yeah, just
Like
sits in
yourself.
your hand lovely.
You know, like
Yeah.
myself.
Nice and nimble.
But been to my fair share in Croke Park, been to my fair share in the Aviva. I do like an outdoors. You just
you?
get a different kind of vibe at an outdoor gig because generally it's during the summer. You'd hope the weather is somewhat decent. Drinks are flowing, plenty of space. You know, I do enjoy an out stadium tour, and if it is Garth's last, I'm glad
Oh,
it's in Ireland,
yeah.
and like you can't go bigger.
He's
I
doing
know you
5
can.
nights in Croker.
Yeah, he's doing
So the first three and then the following weekend.
Yeah, he's doing 3 Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then he's doing the following Saturday, Sunday, I think, or
Okay.
Friday, Saturday. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
Well, we'd be happy to fucking host him.
honest to God, yeah, Gareth, if you ever listen to this, you know where to come.
You know where to come.
Yeah.
Do you think like
I'll
you'd, be,
DM you
do
my
you think
air
you'd
code.
get like nervous if he was sitting here?
Oh no, I'd say they say never meet your heroes.
Do they?
I don't know who
Why?
they are, but apparently I know. But
Do you think people get let down when they meet you? You're their hero.
I don't
Do
think
you
I'm
think?
anyone's
Do you
heroes.
think that you surpass people's expectations, or
No, I'd say I fall short.
do you?
No, I'd reckon so. Yeah,
No, you're just letting them demons talk you
really.
down. You're self-sabotaging.
It doesn't help when you bash me down every minute of the day.
Honest to God. What was I was voiced on someone the other day about your makeup being like, you need to get her booked in for the makeup because she'll be rotten. And you were
Yeah,
like,
Sarah.
you talk so nice to me, don't you? I
So,
was
yeah,
like,
you just talk me down.
I really do.
Yeah. And then today you got the makeup booked in for me, and I said, you know what, I'd rather be late and
And looking
fashionable
well.
than early and rotten.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, never meet your heroes.
but no, I don't know if I'd get nervous. I get nervous when I see anyone. Do you know what I mean? It must have to be somebody famous, so I'd imagine so.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that's all biggest bits. I think I haven't stopped talking since we started.
What did you say? What was the bit?
Let's move on.
No, the bit was that he's doing his last stadium tour.
Yeah. That's what I
And
read, anyways.
Come here, Ed Sheeran looked lit, didn't he?
Yeah. So was it his last night tonight? No, was it last?
Today's Monday. So
Jeez, no, he did Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
He was just doing the 2
Just the
days,
2
was he?
nights. Yeah, he did
You
Whelan's
said
actually Friday.
Yeah, he did Whelan's. Did he do Vicar Street during the week as well?
Mr. Producer?
I think so.
Just Whelan's. Just
But
Whelan's.
did he not do Vicar Street as well? No.
Mr. Producer's
You know, he's
friend.
taken. Sorry, go on.
As I said, Mr. Producer's friend Luce, she's a singer-songwriter. She supported him in Whelan's on Friday night.
Oh, very good. I seen a
I was like,
quick
why didn't he
video.
go? He was in London.
Oh, very
Intimate.
intimate. Yeah, nice though. But that's what he wanted. Yeah, he played his first time. Yeah.
No, he flew over to see Damien Rice there.
Damien
Oh,
Rice was
okay,
Ed
okay.
Sheeran's first gig.
Ah.
Yeah, in Whelan's.
He's taken time out now.
He has
He's
kids,
gonna-
no?
Yeah.
He's
Has
one,
that
one
child?
child, yeah, with Cherry, his childhood sweetheart. But
Cherry is her name.
Cherry, yeah.
Oh.
All his family and all were over for
Cherry Sheeran.
Cherry Sheeran, yeah.
It's unfortunate,
Don't
isn't
know
it?
if she took Sheeran. But all his family and all were over for the Croke Park Kids, and now they're gigs, and now they're holidaying around Ireland.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
What did they look like?
Don't know.
Did they look like Ed? Like they'd look like them? He was such a cute little ginger child.
Yeah, I don't
He
really.
really was.
Don't really know.
Did you ever see he has the videos, like in one of his old videos?
Castle on a Hill or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's that one,
He
isn't
has
it?
himself. Yeah, he's really cute. Photograph.
Photograph.
What's the
But
song?
yeah, sold out.
All I can think of is look at
at
this
this photo-
photograph. Yeah.
Every time I do it makes me laugh.
What was it? Did
How
you?
did our eyes get so red?
No, what?
And what the hell's on Joey's head?
No,
No, I know.
God, she knows
I
all the
actually
words.
know that whole song.
What?
I was
What
obsessed
was
with
the
it. And
meme
Kid
though?
Rock.
When it was like, you know, it was look at this giraffe.
What's that?
And it was like a chart.
It was a chart. No, there
For
was
the meme for Nickelback.
yeah, there was
I was too
like
busy
a few memes.
giving it socks. Never seen it.
Did you not?
Never seen the memes. No.
I'll have to send you on some. What were you saying about?
That song, Nickelback, Photograph, and around the same time, Kid Rock and what was it? You know, Summer. And then I know the whole wrong as well. I think they were like, I don't know, it's just
Singing.
Sweet Home Alabama. No, it's like Summer Party. Singing Sweet Home Alabama, summer long. Oh,
We
come
were
back to me.
smoking different things. There
There was two out. He had two out. Kid Rock.
Not all summer long.
His name
Maybe.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, Kid Rock. Yeah.
He was great. Is he still around?
I don't know.
He used to be always mad about the Playboy bunny Hugh Hef.
He did.
Yeah, he was always in Hugh Hef Manser.
Yeah.
Manser, Mansion.
Why does Kid Rock remind me of Pamela Anderson?
They went out,
Did they?
didn't they? Kid Rock and Pam.
Pammy Ann.
Pammy Ann. Did you ever watch that thing?
Tommy Lee. No, but it's not. I think is it on Disney Plus or something? No. Did you watch it?
Disney Plus is on Disney.
It's on Disney Plus, yeah.
No, there's loads of shit on Disney Plus. The Kardashians only. I went to remember.
Yeah, why? Disney's just buying everything, is it?
Well, they're with HBO, so like Disney isn't just like what's on Disney. They have like say the license for like HBO or Hulu or whatever it might
Paramount.
be. Yeah,
All that stuff.
It's just like a.
It's great. It's like a Netflix, yeah.
Because like not everything is a Netflix original. A lot of stuff is just maybe screened on different platforms. So what do we see about Netflix during the week? They're going to be putting up. They're going to be
adding up a price or something.
No, they're gonna. Are they putting up their price or bringing down their price, but adding ads?
Oh, fuck that.
Something like that. And because they've lost like 250,000 subscribers in the past couple of weeks or couple of months. Why? It's just not a monopoly anymore. Like there's so many more options. You know, Amazon. I know that was probably their similar
Apple
amount of time.
TV.
Disney Plus. And then you've obviously the Hulus and all that we don't really
get into.
Aren't subject to over here too much.
Imagine like having 250,000 to lose 250,000 be good enough, wouldn't it?
I mean, like
Will apparently just buy by the end of the day Twitter.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk is going to buy Twitter.
I heard something today. Now I heard it in passing. Where did I
You
hear
read it?
I read it.
One of our gorgeous
yeah, that was first I heard of it.
organisers.
I knew he'd put in a bid for 43 billion to buy Twitter. Elon Musk.
Suppose he's buying Twitter to silence all the naysayers of him being a paedophile, was he?
He wants freedom of speech.
Freedom of
So,
speech.
right now there's laws that you can't. Like Twitter was first made and it was first going to be freedom of speech. Like anyone could say anything.
Yeah.
And then they started silencing accounts and like Trump
and whatever else. Yeah.
And Elon Musk believes it should be a place of freedom of speech. So
That you can say whatever.
Well,
yeah.
Joe Rogan is a huge.
and be whatever.
But I thought the whole thing that I read today was that the opposite. He wants to buy it
wants
so
to
he
buy
can
it
like
so he can silence the people
about
saying,
himself.
yeah. Supposedly there's a lot of
the first I heard of
allegations
it.
going around about
Against
him
him.
being a
First I heard of it.
pedophile. Maybe not a pedophile.
Or a sex offender of some
Sex
sort.
offenders, yeah. But yeah, Joe Rogan would be a huge supporter, I suppose, in the freedom of speech on Twitter,
yeah.
especially like since the pandemic and stuff like that. Like when you read into all that stuff, it's amazing
Who
how
and
many
why
people
they silence.
like who, when, why, they get silenced, and it's just
And who makes them
yeah.
decisions currently? Who owns Twitter at the moment?
I don't know, but
Few owners obviously.
Is there?
a few owners, but they're very easily bought out by governments, and it's all very American based, isn't it?
Imagine being Elon Musk though and just having 43 billion to be like,
It's worth 32 billion and he offered them 44 and they said no first.
get fucked.
So it's
Twitter.
worth 32
Take it.
billion.
Take hand in all, lads.
Imagine you were an investor, like, and you were just like an investor who invested.
You had a few
in
shareholders.
Yeah.
And then now it's like 44 billion. You'd be going, fuck, I'll sell it.
Take it. Yeah.
Yeah. So is he
At the
buying?
end of the day, apparently it'll be done. Deal.
So we'll bring
Elon.
that to you live next week.
Yeah.
You'll know all about it next week on the pod.
And come here, do you know
Sorry,
what
2 weeks.
Do you know
Sorry,
what I
guys.
was thinking?
Dry hands.
That did you ever think about the fact that you're more precious than the Queen? You. Because the Queen has even got COVID and you haven't.
Has Queen got COVID?
Queen got COVID a few
Did
months
she?
ago.
I haven't yet.
Like so
yeah.
you're more precious than Queenie.
Yeah. I'm a medical
Queenie
marvel.
Elizabeth, you are a medical marvel.
Yeah.
Or a super spreader, whichever.
Or just no friends big.
No friends big.
Yeah.
Just myself and yourself.
Yeah.
Although I was with you when I had it.
Yeah.
Still not
And I still
bothering
have
you.
this bubble. I'm actually friends with Elon Musk, and he developed this bubble, this invisible bubble.
Yeah.
That it's not like a sphere around me. It actually just like it's like a second skin.
Right, okay.
You know, like them second skins you get in Zara and Duns. It's like that, but it's invisible.
Zara and Dunnes, as if they're ever in the same bracket.
Excuse me, yeah. Dunnes don't put fucking scallions and oranges into stilettos.
Honest to God, I love that
Orla
picture.
wanted a photo credit for that. She wrote to me, she was like, and I had me on Instagram.
No,
so
I put it
Evelyn
on.
posted that picture of the Zara footwear there the other day on our Instagram account. And one of my friends, Orla, had sent it to me and I had sent it on to you.
Yeah.
And you put it up and I had me on Instagram and she wrote to me being like, haha, do I get a photo cred? I just, like, if I don't understand a message, I don't reply asking, I just ignore it. Just don't respond. And then something else after it, I can't remember what it was. And then I went on to Instagram like an hour or 2 hours later and I seen it. I was like, I wrote her. I was like, I was like, Evelyn, actually, 'cause she obviously assumed I put it up because she
Yes,
sent it to me.
yeah.
And it was obviously the same screenshot, like with her phone and stuff. I was just like, what is she on about photo creds? What?
No, it is a gas photo though.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a nice pair of stilettos.
Yeah.
I'll pop an onion, scallions, and an orange in. Like,
God.
what
Yeah.
the fuck?
But yeah, I have this second skin on me. It's an invisible second skin. It's like a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just
Become a
shields
Dickie
you
Iron
from.
Man.
Yeah.
And it shields me from any viruses or bacteria floating around.
And did your dad pay for that?
No, I developed it with Elon myself.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's why we took the 2 week break. Remember I said I wasn't obviously busy. I was very busy. Like I was going straight from Clondalkin onto Teams calls with Elon.
Straight from the mill.
Onto Teams calls with Elon.
Teams calls with Elon.
Yeah.
And
And do you know
have
the
you
way him
heard
and Grimes are finished?
him and who?
Grimes, you know the way they're finished?
Yeah.
Guess why?
Have you been busting his chops? I could see you being a good match.
Yeah.
Full of shite.
Yeah. Our
Do you
first,
like
our
Elon?
first child's going to be called E or 765 pi hash 7.
Do you like Elon?
I've only kind of got into him as of late. Like,
Or
not
he's only got into you?
stop, Evan. Like, I just try to have a little joke, and you also have to take that one
Well,
step too
you
far.
said it.
No, you were thinking
That
it.
was so mean.
I've only not like researched about him, but like we started to read a good bit about him in the past like couple of months.
He's just a man with a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's a man with a mad mind as well.
Yeah, I think he's like definitely
Oh, he's that
different.
point.
Asperger's.
But like, I mean, just his IQ, like he's definitely in the 0.0001%, like of his intelligence and his outside thinking, and
Crazy.
I don't even know. I do.
I wouldn't.
He fascinates me.
Do you know the way? Like you even have probably more of an active brain than me. You say you don't, but like,
I don't know. Like we were just talking about our notes on like for the podcast. Say you'd be all.
but like I genuinely like I would hate to have such a like Mr. Producer. I hope he doesn't mind me saying, like he's a different wave of intelligence sometimes. Like probably nothing streetwise going on, but like very intelligent for
smart
certain things. Like it's not even books. It's just I
Yeah.
don't know, just random shit that he's really quick at learning, and like just things he remembers, numbers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I thank God that my brain isn't that busy. Like
There's different types of smart. There's then life smart.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you're probably in trumps in.
yeah.
Like just day to day living and just
Just being able
shit.
to keep myself alive vibes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
vibes.
I feel like he'd die out there alone.
Yeah,
Mr. Producer,
yeah. Or he'd just be living off sandwiches and tea.
Oh yeah, sandwiches, tea, and McDonald's drive-through.
You were on death's bed when you came home.
He was having
Don't lie.
Wagyu steaks on his own with his earpods in.
Yeah.
Like literally. They living the lie.
Yeah. But
Having a Wagyu.
yeah, I'd like to. I will. I'll make that little plan for myself. I'll start. I do know a few bits about Elon.
Yeah.
What nationality now do you think he is?
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Swedish.
No. Well, he was born in South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah, but he
South
moved to
Africa.
Canada. So he's Canadian.
Okay.
But obviously now he's obviously of American citizenship now. But I never knew he was South African. He was born. That's why he has that accent. Because you know the way he speaks weirdly.
No.
Or he has that. He
Speaks
doesn't.
American.
I don't think he has an American accent. He has that like South African twang.
Does he?
That you can never pinpoint. I feel like South Africa's accent is like an accent that you can't pinpoint sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, is it
like-
Australian?
yeah,
Is
it's
it
just a bit-
English?
it's a
like,
bit- yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I do. He's just very fascinating. He's one of these people that's quite fascinating.
And you know, he's immersed in this this current saga that's going on with J Depp and A Heard.
Johnny
Depp and Amber Heard.
apology from me. I've obviously seen what's going on. There's a massive court case going on. I don't know any I know one detail
What's the detail?
that I read or heard about yesterday. It's something that you'd think that I'd be into. 'Cause
Yeah.
normally I just haven't
you
had time.
need to get into
I
it.
haven't been on my like you know the way you see all this shit on your phone. I haven't been on my phone as of late. I haven't had time to read up and stuff
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
It's just, you know, busy or whatever. The one thing I heard is that she got caught out like yesterday or the day before or whatever about the concealer saga. So she said she was using this Milano whatever concealer, this type of brand, and she was using it in 2000 and
15.
between 2014 and 2016. She used to carry this Milano in her bag to concealer to cover the abuse marks that she allegedly said Jay Depp gave to her. But Milano, the company, came out and said this wasn't manufactured until 2017. Did you hear that?
No,
that
you didn't.
That only came out like yesterday.
That's irrelevant information to me now.
Yeah, no, but
no, well, not relevant,
she
but yeah.
she said this on the stand,
Wild.
like that this was I had to carry this concealer, so it's like a major piece of evidence or whatever. And then they came out and said that wasn't manufactured until the year after she said she was using it.
Stop.
Yeah, so like
Do the research.
Do the research,
I don't know,
Amber.
but I don't even know. They had a court case in England before, didn't they?
So
and she won.
He had no, it wasn't to do with her. He
Okay.
had a court case that it was like defamation of character against the Sun newspaper in UK
Right.
in 2020. He lost this, and the reason he lost it is because apparently it wasn't deemed as defamation of character because the article was done off a magazine article that Amber had released in 2017.
But she never mentioned his name.
mentioned
Yes,
his name, and the
I did hear
Sun
this.
apparently alluded maybe to him but didn't actually mention his name either. I don't know.
So he
There was a
lost
few
it
who-
on that
He
kind of
lost that
basis.
case, and I think it cost him millions. And there's videos of her like afterwards, like being so smug about him like, in 2020, like being so smug about him losing this case and stuff like that. But what it winds down to is, like, read up on it if you're interested, but what people are going mad about is so when she came out in 2017 or whatever after they got divorced, maybe it was 2016, I don't know when that magazine article was actually released, the cancel culture came out and basically took his livelihood from him. Like,
He hasn't acted since, has he?
He hasn't acted in a role since. So without him testifying
And being proven guilty.
he was taken from Pirates of the Caribbean. He was taken out of
Fantastic
Beasts and Where to Find Them, and basically just shunned
Yeah.
by the like the Hollywood actors agencies or whatever. And for a man that's like devoted his life to Hollywood,
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a kick in the teeth, I would presume.
mean, that's
but
showbiz.
the case is wild. But I do think that cancel culture is even wilder, and I think people just need to get a fucking grip and do the research before they
Cancel somebody.
Yeah, like if you're gonna
Like everyone's like lives by innocent proved
Yeah.
guilty, innocent proved guilty.
But that's
like
not
people
true
don't.
anymore.
No,
No,
it's not.
that's not
But
true.
even like if you
Because of
take it
social media.
down 100 knots even to the not that any like even to the smallest or the least significant crime, like if someone's even in the same bracket as I wonder that they do it, it's just always, and that is a natural
But like,
thought as well.
But it's wild when you go and look at the facts and what's unfolded.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this
since-
relationship was a relationship that was fiery and probably unwanted by both parties.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them are really innocent.
Nor equally guilty.
Nor guilty.
Yeah.
They
So-
were both on drugs and
He's
drank a lot.
suing her for defamation of character for 50 million, and she's countersuing for 100 million. And is she countersuing for domestic violence and
Yeah.
abuse and
Yeah.
emotional abuse and blah blah blah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to read up on it.
So suppose
sure.
like there's loads of shit that came out. So since they settled their divorce after she filed for divorce in 2016, and the reason they started fighting was because she wouldn't sign a prenup or something like that, right?
Right.
And she got
Question next.
she got 7 million from their divorce, and she's
Pittance, I'd say, to Johnny.
Pittance to Johnny, but she stated she was going to give it to charity, and there's no evidence,
not a sniff
no.
of it.
And she says it's not for the money that she's doing all this. It's like, you said you were giving that 7 million to charity. Don't say that. I have no problem with you not giving 7 million to charity,
Don't
because
lie.
I probably wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah.
But don't lie about it.
Yeah.
You know, she's just trying to say that it's not about the money, and
I don't know her. I wouldn't know her from Adam, like, as in...
that's what she tries to say as well, that the reason
Yeah.
that like her her lawyers and stuff are trying to make it out like the reason she's not as big as she should be is because of Johnny. He prevented her. Yeah, it seems like she's jealous.
Yeah.
He prevented her from
Pursuing anything further than...
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Guys, just a quick side note, I just realised I'm still in my work clothes. I don't dress like this on a day-to-day basis.
You look gorgeous, honey.
I'm in the work outfit attire. Just going back to something you said there, prenups. What's your
thoughts on it?
First of all, my basic, I'm sure there's a lot more. My understanding of a prenup is it's all money related and estate related. So if you marry somebody,
if you marry someone, you get half.
Yeah.
And if someone like Johnny Depp is doing all the work and she's in the same field,
so
and she's doing a bit of work,
prenup and it could say anything. It doesn't have to say that you don't get anything, but it could be
it could say she gets a quarter.
So what do you think prenups like? Do you think like they're good, or do you think like, oh no, if you're marrying somebody it should be, or if you're with somebody for any love is love, or like what do you think?
Like in my personal loving relationship,
yes,
I wouldn't sign a prenup because we've been together since we were babies, and I want half.
Yeah, but what if this is like, what if?
I don't know. I think each to their own. Like, I think there's obviously a reason that prenups can be good. I don't see any bad in them. Like unless they're trying to do unless it was something of like
I'm trying to put myself in a scenario, or even you put yourself in a scenario as well, and it doesn't have to be it can be, but just like if you were with somebody for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and it is only relevant if you're getting married, isn't it? Because that's the legal contract. So, and you were going to marry this person, and they asked, okay, will you marry me? Blah blah blah. Great. By the way, I want you to sign a prenup. Like, how would that? Would you kind of be like?
It feels
like even in your situation, if Ryan was like, I want you to sign a prenup, would you kind of be like kick in the face, being like, why?
Yeah,
I can understand. It's such a weird one. I can't understand.
One is like what you're saying is if Ev then feels like, oh well, are you saying this because you feel like we're not going to last? And then it's the other half of it's just been like would you, if you got married to a guy, and then in 5 years you split up, would you go, give me half your stuff, or would you be like,
I'd be the type that I don't think I'd sign a prenup because I don't want half. Like, I know technically by law if you're married you're entitled to half, but like
that means you would sign a prenup then?
Well, maybe I would, yeah.
Is that what you mean? Because
maybe I would.
Half.
But like the reason I'd say no is because
there is so many parameters. Like it depends how long you're with the person. Because by the time you do get that you do separate, if that did happen, it could be so far into relation that like half it could be yours because you build this thing together.
Yeah.
Like
but like in Johnny Depp's scale, like
I know,
he'd be advised.
It's different.
He'd be
Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't know what else.
Yeah. Oh no, the fortune is his. Yeah.
But
But like, look at Jeff Bezos. Like, what did his wife get?
She's the richest female.
Why
like,
she?
They divorced and they didn't have a prenup. And he's the richest man in the world.
He's rich, and she got half. And then
did she get half though?
The richest woman in the world.
Yeah, it's.
Fair play to Jeff Bezos, misses.
400 million.
I can understand as well. If you take it back to like, say, if you are in like that a long relationship, whatever. I can see the point of view as well that, okay, I'm 100% in this, but I want you to sign a prenup because...
But the reason you're getting married is forever and ever. Like,
forever and ever, 100%. But there's always that aspect as well that no matter how long or far into something you're in, you always have to somewhat protect yourself as well.
Yeah.
No matter what. Like, I read something today, I think it was actually Steve Bartlett saying, it was something like, you know, I don't want to be, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want me to be your number one priority. I want you to be your number one priority, your life, your blah, blah, blah.
Steve Bartlett?
Diary of a CEO.
Yeah.
I want you to be your number one priority for your life, your dreams, your aspirations. And I'll do the same, and that's how it'll work.
Yeah.
You know, so I can understand maybe prenups in that sense as well.
But like, bit fishy that she wouldn't sign a prenup.
Yeah, like, yeah. But then that's
Hi,
you.
Deals.
Hi, Deals. Do you want to come in? No?
Do you want to
Come
say
on,
hello,
give us a song.
Deals?
Give us a quick song. Evelyn's mum is here.
Would you sing for us, Deals? Sing or strip? Sing or the lights are on,
And
but you're not home. No, we can't
What we
eat.
having?
We can't eat while we're on the podcast. Do you want to pack?
No,
Chris?
we can't eat you like you want to. What time are you on, Mr. Producer? I feel like I've rambled on for a good 40
No, I need
minutes.
to finish
I know
the
you've loads.
conversation.
I'm just changing the battery.
I need to finish a quick bit on Johnny and Amber.
Yeah, no, sorry, I wasn't.
So yeah, obviously it started off that she wouldn't sign a prenup, then it started getting a bit hazy, and then she came out and said she got 7 million settlement, said she was going to give it to charity, didn't give it to charity.
Was this the first time in the...
Yeah, this was years ago, like.
Okay.
And he got cancelled since, and it's only now he's really gotten the confidence, I suppose, to come out and tell his side of the story. And have you heard any bits?
No, but you can see inside the courtroom. It's an open gallery now.
Yeah, he wanted it public. She didn't. So they say liars have a lot to hide. People that aren't lying have no issues. So Johnny had no issue with having it as an open gallery, public forum, and she was having none of it. So Johnny got whatever he
I believe
wanted.
it's very rampant on. I don't use it, but TikTok. Apparently it's like
all the little
I think
TikTok
Tom was saying
bits.
he just came across it one day and it was like part 1 of 18. He had like a free hour to spare, so he like went through it and he said it was
rabbit hole.
Absolutely like a rabbit hole.
So like there's
Monday, Bank Holiday Monday coming up. When this one goes live, if you're looking for me, I'll be researching. I'll be rabbit hole and Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
I that's what I did today.
Is it not? Is it not?
Well, it
a
is
rabbit
now.
hole Johnny Depp. No, he's actually bet down, isn't he?
Johnny Depp.
What's it? Johnny Depp.
DEPP.
Depp. You say
Depp. Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. It's easier to say Johnny Depp.
Depp. Call him Jack Sparrow.
He used to be. I was actually looking at him, just him.
He used to be gorgeous.
Yeah, he was like a real.
I think he's got a bit of swag about him. Like
not anymore. Yeah, no. Yeah,
he's on a lot of drugs, lads.
Yeah, he's very drugged up, and he's also.
And you see, that's what her.
Is he pushing 55?
Easily.
Yeah. I was going to say pushing 60. I wouldn't say he's late 50s yet.
But like, you'll actually love all the ins and outs of all the bits because, like, do you know they talk about in courtrooms like what people wear says a lot about them. And like day one, he had a certain tie on. It's a Dior tie,
and she wore it.
And day 3, she wore it.
Okay, yeah. I just seen 2 pictures. I don't know what days it was.
And do you know why he wore it? Because Dior were the only endorsements that didn't actually drop him.
Yeah.
And supposedly Savage sales, because of Johnny's fans, went through the roof because they supported it so much.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Fair play to Dior, because he could be guilty, lads, but we don't know yet.
And if so, take the appropriate actions after which.
But
when it's such a, when it's still so up in the air, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I haven't been following it, so I don't know.
But
if it is up in the air.
She goes, it still is up in the air, but a lot of people are leaning towards Johnny. She took a shit in his bed.
Yeah, and what?
No, like he woke up and she had taken a shit in the bed.
No, didn't she say it was a dog shit though? I did hear him saying like
said it was a dog shit.
Yeah.
It was
but
human feces.
He said
it was human feces.
How long do they reckon it's going to?
Like
they don't know, do they?
Enough, guys. If someone shits in your bed, get out.
Sign the prenup and get out.
Get out.
He said he couldn't do anything other than laugh because he said it was just beyond.
Couldn't do anything other than laugh because it was beyond a joke.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you do?
But a lot of he actually came out with a lot of recordings of their conversations, like after heated arguments, and like
who does that? Like in the heat of the moment, like who knows? In a couple of years' time,
I'd say it was such a fire. She did as well. I'd say it was.
I seen that.
I'd say it was such a fiery relationship that he had people around him telling him to do certain things.
Is that why you absolutely power through memory on the iPhone?
Yeah,
you'd be recording and fucking voice notes.
One day he'll hit me, lads, and I'll have it.
You'll have him. You'll have him with a fucking scroll.
I'll have him by the balls.
You'll drain him dry for every cent he's worth.
Prenup my bollocks.
Prenup this.
but there's loads of like bits of her being like, you always walk out when things get heated. Our arguments never get finished and all. But yet she says he just bait the shite over. In their conversations,
is
she's
he
saying,
categorically denying that he ever laid a finger on her?
No. I don't think so. I don't know. I think he's deeming it as self-defense-ish.
Okay.
Like, so she chopped the top of his finger off in one of their arguments. Severed the top of his finger off. She threw a wine.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Lads, they could both go down at this rate.
But this, I mean, like, it was a very fiery relationship, like very toxic.
I was going to say fiery, I'd say was the wrong word. Violent
and toxic.
Violent and toxic,
and there was a lot of alcohol involved. And there's a lot of footage that, like, a lot. She talks about a lot of footage that she recorded, but still hasn't been released. And one of the bits that was released was her video on him after him getting done in by some sort of tax. I don't know, something had happened that he was done out of a lot of millions. He's wrecking the kitchen.
Seen that one.
And he's slamming the presses, and then he realises that she's videoing. He takes the phone, he throws it in the bin. But like, he is going on like a very aggressive human. He's just not being aggressive to her.
Yeah, she's just trying to paint him in this light. Like,
she's videoing him, and like, what the defendants are saying is all this footage that you got that you were so ready to video, but that's the only bit you're showing us. He wasn't violent towards you. But like, I wouldn't like a relationship like that. Like
No, well, I can't imagine anyone
if I
would,
woke up in the morning, I was just slamming like
You were slamming presses.
presses and drawers. Like it is a lot. Like
Yeah, oh God, yeah. I mean,
But they
you need
keep
some
going
anger management,
on.
you need some therapy, you need
Yeah.
something like, you know, get off the drugs for a start.
that's what I mean. They keep going on about the drugs and
Like
his
no one's
cocaine
denying that
use.
either of them are on drugs.
No, both
Is
of
she
them.
denying that she was doing drugs or on drugs or whatever?
She's
else?
not denying it. No, sure, she couldn't. I don't think.
I'd say there's so many.
But you know, Elon Musk has wrapped him up in it then. So, yeah, so Elon and herself were supposedly in cahoots having an affair when she was with Johnny. And she actually went and got a surrogate to have a child for her in 2021, April 21. And supposedly the father is Elon Musk. Like they froze his sperm. And
she does have a child called Una.
Yeah.
Is that the
Supposedly.
surrogate
Yeah,
child?
that's the surrogate child, yeah.
Because you know what's so funny? Because I only really started looking into this yesterday because I knew we'd be recording today.
Mm.
I hadn't really read anything about the court case, but I just kind of was looking at the people involved more
Mm-hmm.
so. And you know, I'd always just type in Johnny Depp. And, you know, Wikipedia gives you the little facts, you know, age, place
you
of
are
birth,
so
blah, blah, blah.
90s. Yeah.
Oh no, that's me.
Everyone else
But
goes on
I've seen
TikTok.
he has Lily Mays or Lily. He has 2 kids, but neither of them. I didn't.
for her.
I was seeing that they have kids together. I wasn't sure, and then went on to her, and she has a child, Una.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's that now? It's just because like it was OONAGH. I think
Yeah.
it's the Scottish spelling of Una.
Right.
You know that we be Ufada, Ufada NA,
Ufada.
Ufada. But I think I did write in who is Amber Heard's
Baby daddy.
child, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I got sidetracked at it, but nothing came up.
Yeah,
Normally it'll come
nothing's
up.
official.
Normally it'll come up when you Google something like that, you know, in bold at the top, and then you'll go down to the articles.
Yeah.
But yeah, now that I remember, now that I think about it, none.
That's why Elon Musk is coming to the forefront of all the like the media at the minute, because he's wrapped up in this love,
Right.
this star-crossed lovers.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's smart.
And supposedly they're going to have another one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, she
This isn't
probably
the
is
last we've
smart.
heard, anyways.
This isn't the last we've heard. We'll
And
have
I
to
feel like
revisit.
I feel
We'll
like it's
have
going to go on for a while.
Is
That's-
it?
Tiring.
Very
Oh,
tiring.
I'd say so.
But like supposedly they like a lot of people are leaning towards Johnny because of the mental and physical abuse that he went through, and they're really going off the fact that without anyone actually looking into the facts and figures, automatically people think of a woman as a victim. And
Well, there's
what's
definitely
coming
two
to light
sides.
now is he was a victim
As well,
He
yeah.
was a victim
Yeah,
of
yeah.
domestic violence. He was a victim of like a tragic relationship.
Yeah.
But people and Hollywood automatically just go to cancel culture.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? They just see, they don't see the
They just
male
see a
side.
bad situation
and like
and-
in this day and age when they're trying to make genders equal, I just don't think that's enough.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Because not like I obviously believe women can be victims in certain scenarios, but so can men.
Oh yeah, everyone can equally be victims.
Yeah.
I think probably, I don't know, this could be absolutely wild, but I'd imagine the statistics show that there is more female victims
Yeah.
than male, but there's no doubt that anyone can be a victim.
Anyone.
Anyone of anything at all, of course.
Yeah. But we'll move on to something a little bit more of light.
Well, that
And
felt
we'll-
that quite uplifting.
Oh, it is so uplifting. No, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
we'll come
yeah.
back to it. We'll talk more about taking shits in beds.
Yeah.
But did you see, obviously, Coachella's on? Coachella.
Yes, yeah.
Would you love to go to Coachella? Be too warm for you, would it?
Too warm for me.
The desert.
Yeah, the scalp, as you know, will be burnt off to me.
It'd be severed.
It's like, honest to God, sizzling. I wouldn't say no.
Yeah.
Go very, very hot though.
I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
I'd like to do Chella.
Chella or Burning Man.
Which is Burning Man? Is that the one that someone tried to organise on an
No,
island?
that was Fire.
That was Fire.
Was that Ja Rule? Wasn't it Ja Rule?
Was that Ja Rule, Mr. Producer?
Who was Fire? Ja Rule, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd love that. We should do that.
No, Burning Man. That's in the desert. I can't remember whereabouts it is.
That's the one where they go mad. It just-
Yeah. There is music at that though, isn't there?
No, just drugs. Imagine.
Probably.
Probably. No, I'd need Coachella.
Chella's over 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Because like obviously it's only finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I very quickly YouTubed Harry Styles and Shania, like dying to see that, but I couldn't get fan videos, which I wasn't interested in. I didn't want to ruin it for myself.
No.
Like I'm buzzing to see that. And then he had Lizzo on this weekend.
Right.
Like I said, it was unreal. Like,
Yeah, unbelievable.
Donnelly always says, she's like, oh, I really want to go. Like if he, like I really want
Harry
to go see
Styles?
Harry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as of late, I was like, yeah, get me in there. I'd say it'd be
Mr.
unreal.
Producer's brother got his girlfriend for her 21st tickets to Harry Styles in Paris,
Class.
and they were €900 each because they went on Ticketwave or Seatwave.
Oh,
Viagogo. Because it's all she wanted for her 21st.
don't wanna see that that
1,800
much.
euro for 2 tickets, not even including a flight accommodation, nothing. And it was for her and her little friend. He wasn't even getting one for himself. That's
Oh,
love.
gee.
He's going over, but he's not going to Harry. But I would love to see Harry.
Yeah,
I'd say he'd
same.
be unbelievable.
I wish he'd bring Shania out at every concert.
Why did you bring her out?
Yeah, she did. They sang, "Man, I feel like a woman."
Fuck off,
They
why?
did like a half the gig with her, and then Lizzo. Cause he was like a headliner,
Okay.
and they do tend to bring on like surprise acts as well.
I thought you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted to see Shania separately to
No,
Harry.
Harry brought her out, and they sang like loads of her
Wow.
songs, and then they sang.
like a sequency.
Yeah, oh, what do we like? She came out like off the stage, like she was like,
Wow.
and, like,
You've seen Shania live.
Unbelievable. I think
Yeah.
we talked about it before.
Yeah.
I was only saying it last night. Like whole in 3 Arena. She was absolutely out of this world.
Rima.
And then this weekend it wasn't Shania, it was Lizzo.
Oh, he brought-
and they sang some One Direction.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen any snippets of that. I just seen.
I'd be
one-
raging though if Shania wasn't there week 2, you know.
I know. Yeah. See, that's what you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know
like
who you
I
wanna get.
like Lizzo, but I don't love Lizzo.
I mean, I love Shania.
Do you love Lizzo?
Yeah. No, like
Yeah.
I'm different.
Nah. No.
Feeling good as hell, hands up.
Check your fan. Baby, how you feeling?
Feeling good as hell.
Hands up, check
But,
me. But yeah, I'd love to go Coachella. Like I'd love that.
Be class.
I need to go to Vegas as well though.
No, you need to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to go to Vegas.
Everyone. Billie
Oh,
Eilish brought
really?
out Haley from Paramore, and
She still
Haley
have
from Paramore
pink hair,
is
purple hair,
orange.
orange. Is it?
Always like an orange, kind of peachy hair.
Right, okay.
Yeah, always. That's her trademark.
Yeah.
But she sang, they sang feckin', hey, I never meant to break.
Don't know.
What, you
Don't think
don't know
so.
that song?
I don't think so.
That's one of the best songs in the world. Like,
I don't
I
think I
literally,
do.
when I listened to it today, I was like, that's one of my favourite songs of all time.
What's it called? Misery what?
Misery Business.
Misery Business.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't know if I heard it.
Oh, it's so good.
It
It's
was
a really
sang in
rock song.
tune.
Like, no, fuck off. No, you fuck
No,
off.
you fuck off.
I've got vocal notes. But Paul Mescal in his gas shorts, you see it?
Yes, did
in
see
his
that.
Kildare GA
yeah,
shorts.
yeah, with his little stash. He was
Yes.
there with Daisy Edgar Jones, and
Who's that? One of his co-stars
yeah, she was.
of Normal People.
She goes out with Phoebe Bridgers.
Yeah, she
Who's
was
that?
in it as well. What was their name in Normal People? His name was Connell, and her name was
Fucking Sheila.
I can't remember what her name was.
Jennifer.
That's that long ago. So we watched, and then his now girlfriend was one of the friends in it, and one of the other guys in. There were 4 of them, 4 co-stars were there
Oh,
together.
they're all Normal People.
Yeah, I seen that way. Anyways,
Lovely. I actually
Um,
think Normal People is
I
one
like
of the
his
worst
hair.
things I've ever watched.
I wasn't mad about it.
No,
Books are good.
shite.
I like
What's
all
the book?
Sally
The
Rooney's
book's
books. All right, Conversation with Friends.
Do you remember?
and-
Remember Jeremy Kennedy brought out Paul Mescal at one of his shows?
Do you see where Dermot Kennedy is today?
No, where?
Holy fuck. So yesterday would have been a week ago now when this is live. It was the Italian Grand Prix, or the Imola
Yes.
in Italy. It was, I don't know what race weekend it is. I think it must be race weekend 5 or 6. But he put up a picture on his Instagram today. He's with Daniel Ricciardo, who drives for McLaren. Is Formula 1 completely lost on you?
Oh, completely.
No, well, I am
lost.
in. Like,
Yeah.
I'm all fantasy Formula 1 and everything.
Yeah, you're in the group, like
Yeah.
yeah. Do you win
Um,
money off that? It's like fantasy.
No, I
football.
don't understand how it actually works. I don't know what fantasy football is, but
Okay.
but fantasy Formula 1 is like the same premise, I think.
Okay.
But I don't really know what
Yeah,
I'm doing,
loads
to
of
be
people
honest.
are getting into
like
it.
I got $100 million budget,
Love it.
and I had to buy
You
5
needed
drivers
it.
and a team.
Right.
So
You were in.
Oh, I was in. I love all
Yeah.
that shit, and I love like the budget and like what's
Yeah.
gonna, and then you win points depend on the actual outcome
Yeah.
of the races in real life and all. Mad.
It's like Team Hospital.
Remember
that?
No.
Do you not remember? It was like
Well,
Sims.
Oh, I
and-
love shit like that though.
Oh,
like
I love
remember
it.
Farm World or Farmville?
Yeah.
Remember you had to go fucking harvest your
Rotate your
crops and
crops,
everything.
yeah.
But
Do you know someone told me recently they still play that? One of my clients. I was like, oh,
Kevin Shore definitely still plays it.
he plays Pokemon Go anyway. Mad about it.
into it. But Dermot Kennedy was with Daniel Ricciardo at the weekend, is in the pit in McLaren on the grid before like the sprint on the Saturday, and possibly before the actual race on the Sunday. Like that is wild to me. That
Is
is
it?
like I know
That's
Dermot Kennedy's
goals.
big, but I didn't think he was.
Oh, he's
that
huge
fucking
outside
big.
of Ireland, yeah.
Yeah, no, like it's just, but that is just mental. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So him and Danny Bestos,
You buzzing?
like buzzing.
Yeah, you delighted
buzzing,
for
buzzing,
him.
buzzing. Huh?
Don't even know who he is.
Daniel Ricciardo, the Australian guy with a massive nose, massive
I've
schnauzer
seen
on
him
him.
there now, yeah.
He's actually a great character. If you watch any of the Drivers' Fives, Daniel Ricciardo he's just gas. He's
Is
just
he?
he's just a fun-loving guy. He's just all jokes, and like Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton are so serious, and you know they're like
You don't want to
true
beat them.
professionals. Like they're just like eyes on the prize. And Daniel Ricciardo as well, but he just has such a way about his gas.
Yeah.
And then you've
Jack
Charles
lad.
Leclerc, who's like leading the championship at the moment. These drivers are like 22, 23. Like some of them are older,
Lewis-
obviously.
Lewis Hamilton
is a
isn't.
little older. Lewis must be 31, 32 or
He's in
whatever.
the game in years.
Yeah,
isn't he?
like, and he's probably coming towards the end of his career.
So what do you only do it when you're young?
No, just like
Probably
obviously,
make so much
like,
money you don't
well,
need to
no,
do
like
it.
like anything, just better people coming up and your age as well, like
yes,
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah.
So I have one more thing I'll finish on.
Yep.
Because we were talking for quite some time.
We must be here over an hour.
We're here a good while.
Are we not?
49 minutes.
49
Perfect.
minutes
Wrap
is
her up
long
there,
enough.
Ev. Do the honours.
Well, it's not a quick wrap up.
Sorry.
Like it's something I wanted to get into.
Right.
It's a bit
I'm into
morbid.
enough to do.
No, like I want to get the answers to this, like because we don't know what the answers are going to be. But so
This is a hypothetical, like, or what
no,
is
it's a true story. But like I wish it was a hypothetical.
Okay.
Four guys.
Not too heavy now,
in-
please.
Four guys, and I'm going to say Africa, but I'm not 100%. Killed, raped, cooked, and ate a monitor lizard.
A what?
A monitor lizard.
What's a
Hold on now, let me just get the exact.
monitors?
Where's my monitor lizard? So how we say it?
Raped men.
Men, right? A monitor lizard, MONITOR.
Is that a particular type of big
So
lizard?
they're one of the most,
I
like the
recognise it.
big lads. They're one of the most venomous reptiles in the world.
Monitor. Actually spelled monitor.
Monitor lizard.
MONITOR. Monitor
Yeah.
lizard.
Yeah, never seen a crime like this.
I don't want to get into this, Ev.
But like, so many questions. Like, at what point was it not like imagine.
I won't even know where the entry point is on a lizard. Is that not where my head's supposed to go?
No, but like, maybe. But I was just thinking, like, at what point do you say,
What if it was a male? Oh, no.
they still have a bum, I'd say.
Yeah.
But like, at what
It's a
point is it not
mindfuck.
like, lads, are we going a bit far? Do you know, like,
But like, you know, I'd forgive one. How do you find four like-minded people to rape a lizard?
and supposedly they got it all on
I
camera.
won't forgive one, sorry. Never forgive rape. Just
No, but like that
keep my
poor,
words
like,
there.
and they're like a really
And
protected.
you hate lizards.
I hate
But like, you wouldn't like
lizards.
to see that happen to any animal.
No, but like they're big. Like they're like the next thing to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, suppose
it's like a crocodile.
it's like a crocodile lizard hybrid.
Yeah.
But like,
I never knew they were called monitors.
like imagine you're videoing it and you're like, yeah, that's gas. No, it's not, Seamus. Like, can we back it up? Like,
is there video footage of this?
yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't look at it. But like, supposedly it's in like a protected.
So rape, killed, and ate.
Ate it. That's what I mean. Like, at what point are they not, like, maybe they're off their head in drugs, right? And they started this for whatever reason.
So you're right.
Like, I'm going to say it has to be some sort of, like, what do you call it? A satanical ritual. But when the drugs and the alcohol wore off, like, you know, and you're halfway through,
Fucking halfway pumping a lizard.
like, would you not be like,
Shit.
lads, we'll call it a day. It's enough. Enough is enough.
Let's make a pact. Never speak of this again. It's on fucking world news.
And world news. And supposedly they worked in the park and stuff.
No.
No.
Stop.
And then
This
to
fucking
and
Lizard
then
King
to say
2.0.
and then to say, sure, we'll eat it. Do you know who eats
Starving
lizard?
after a bit of
A hard night. No, that's vicious, isn't it?
That is it. Can we
There's
not?
some-
Can we not? I don't.
Back to Johnny Depp.
You were like, I really want to get into this. I don't.
No.
You
I
said
mean,
enough. I've heard
I mean,
enough.
get into it as in, why are there people out there?
I mean, they're sick, but we know this.
no,
we know
I
this.
didn't know that. I think that's the worst thing I've ever read. No, maybe not the worst.
No,
but like,
it's definitely
it's
worse.
bad. Like,
Oh, it's bad. There's a lot of
imagine
sick
you were
people.
related to them people.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Rotten.
And like, do you know, they could be passing on STIs now to the world from that they get from lizards, reptiles.
I don't know what to say. Can't believe we're finishing up on that. I'm really sorry, guys. And you're going to have to wait another 2 weeks until the next episode
Until you feel a bit more lighthearted.
to wash that down. That was a dark episode, but good all the same.
Good.
You know?
Yeah.
Right, guys, thanks so much for listening.
God bless.
We'll
Good
see you in
night.
2 weeks' time
2 weeks' time.
for episode 46.
TYSM.
Bye.